Hello Terraria enthusiasts, my name is James and welcome back to the Calamity mod. In today's episode we are having a few more attempts at that boss that I couldn't beat the other day because I've actually been farming it out and I just thought to myself, well, we actually have to just sit and learn this one. We actually have to spend some time with this one because if it's as hard as you guys say, I'm going to have to start learning how to move around it, what it does and such like that. So today, we are going to do a few boss fights, a few in a row, and we're going to try and beat it. Now, you guys mentioned in the last episode that my stadium was a little too high, and you're actually right. When I took it up to here, it would take it out of the hallowed, and that's when I was trying to do most of my damage, but that makes it invincible. But that doesn't stop the fact that we were taking a lot of damage. So I'm going to try a few attempts today, try and learn this boss, and if we still have trouble again, we'll go back to accessories and we'll start reforging everything for to give us a little bit more defense and such like that, and then we'll take away the menacing. Now, I just want to thank you all. You guys left so many like birthday wishes and such. It was so lovely to sit and read them all. Like, it was just really, really nice. There's way too many to respond, so I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. I really appreciate it. And before we begin, I have to take time to show this off. So, a really talented artist called, I believe it's like a Quid. I don't know how you pronounce his name, unfortunately. But on my birthday, he actually sent me this really, really amazing pixel art inspired by the Calamity mod playthrough. And I just thought it was so cool. Like, I just thought it was absolutely amazing. Like, I fell in love with it the second I saw it, and the second I saw it, I knew what I was going to do, and I turned it into a canvas, and I hung it on my wall. My girlfriend actually said, oh, you should put it around some acoustic foam, and I just thought it was so good because I don't have many things in my office that remind me of ChippysCouch because we've just begun, but it's such a big part of my life. I just love it. I love it. I want to thank that dude so much. Just honestly, dude, thank you so much. But hey, thank you to everyone that left me a birthday message. So, I have 3 of these ready, which takes forever, unfortunately. Oh, okay. All right, that's good. We didn't get hit at the first bit then. Right, so let's try this out then. So, our stadium is a little bit better. We have no chance of kind of going out the hallowed now, do we? And what is this attack? So this attack, he kind of stays still and fires out little flames. I'm not going to read the era's burning stuff because, to be honest, I mean, like, I'm not even going to know what that is. And I'll listen to the sound of my sword as you know, to see if it's actually hitting anything. I'll try and gauge it off that. So it does spawn the little mini bosses in, the little profound guardians. And that was kind of hard to avoid, but we know how to avoid these chicken balls anyway, don't we? Alright, by circling around. So I'm going to try and keep calm and just try and avoid any of the particles I actually see get near me on screen because, to be honest, it's going to be hard to avoid them all because there's so many of them and they hit us so hard. Oh my god, though. We're losing a lot of health here. Okay, let's see. Oh god. Okay. We can do better than last time. Let's at least do that. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is hard. This is actually really hard. So you guys were saying that it actually gives different loot depending on what biome you beat it in. So if you do it in Hallowed, you actually get something for the boots, for the tracers, and if you do it in Hell, you get something for the shield. So that's really interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Oh my god, it does so much damage to us. Absolutely so much damage. So that was about halfway through. That was halfway through. Well, that was interesting though. That was a pretty interesting fight. Like, I feel like I was dodging a lot more than probably in the previous fight, the one we did in episode 36. Interesting though, absolutely interesting, but I don't know what to do here. Let me have a little look, and I'll talk you through what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we should have probably smoothed this area out so it was 2 flat things, but then again, I don't know if it will really matter. It's an interesting one. Because if we did flatten out, we could literally just put a platform here and do a leveled platform all the way across. You know what? I'm going to go work on that now. Let's go work on that together. And we'll see what we can do. Because I already have all the wood for this anyway. It'll just be avoiding all those pesky little minions that spawn in. Right, so what was the highest point here? The highest point was here, right? So we'll do it like this. And we'll make a flat base. So that everything is like a little bit more level at this point then. Oh, we'll actually have to cut down a few trees as we go, but that's okay. Like I said, though, those little minions are going to be spawning in any second. You watch. You watch. Do you know the little ones that, like, fly by and drop loads of gold? Like, they drop, like, 24 gold per kill. Like, if you're wondering how I've been doing reforges between episodes, man, at least the past, like, 2, it's those dudes. They drop so much stuff. Look at that little, that gold worm down there. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I'm going to leave you because we don't need you anymore because we have... Well, we don't actually have a little net on us, but we have 24 gold dropping things. Oh my god. Right. Okay. Let's mine all this out. So, I've been working on my little office tour. I've been delaying it because I want to make it right. I've actually been adding a few new things these past few days, so even though I thought it was going to be done, it kind of isn't. Like, I'm still tweaking it and changing it. But we're almost done with this little platform. Gonna have to destroy this cactus right here, though. And make a nice flat area. I think a flat area will do. If I'm having troubles facing this here in the Hallowed, this might really be hard in the next biome. You know, in Hell. And then if we mess any of this up, we can still start making like new armors and such. There's still so much stuff like to do. Don't you worry about me. I'm never going to be that guy that gives up on a boss. Like I'm not like that in the slightest. I like to like learn from bosses and such. You know, don't make the same mistake twice, or at least try not to. But I do like to experiment with bosses and try and figure them out for myself. But I think that comes from my Binding of Isaac playing, because in Binding of Isaac, you die, and then you get back up and you try again. You try a new run. And I think that's where I get that mentality from. And I think that's why I'm a little bit stubborn sometimes, because I'm so adamant on wanting to learn it myself when it comes to like stuff like that, instead of reading about it. Okay, let's make the rest of these platforms. I think this will actually... I do genuinely think this will have a difference to us. Like, I think it will... smoothing everything out is a good call. There are so many enemies around. Oh my god, get out of here, dudes. Get out of here. But for those wondering, I did, in fact, have an absolutely wonderful birthday. It was really good. I went out for a nice meal, had a few drinks. It was a lovely time. I got some wonderful gifts. I got some Rick and Morty DVDs on Blu-ray, which I'm super excited for, because they recorded the commentary for Rick and Morty drunk, and I've always wanted to listen to that, and now I finally can. I ain't had a chance to listen to it yet. I got some expensive chocolates. I got some cool cactuses for my office. I got some PewDiePie socks, which are just awesome. If you guys didn't know that, PewDiePie did a range of socks. And I just think they look fantastic. And so yeah, my girlfriend got me a pair of them. And I'm trying to think what else I got. I've got a few books, which is nice. It's very nice. Right, so do we do round 2? I say we do round 2 because why not? So, buff up. Get this going. Okay, let's try this again then. So we have 2 flat levels now. I don't know if the spacing in between them is large enough though. That might be one problem. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So I'm not hitting anything yet. It's going to be here though soon. It's going to be here. But this is, in terms of like movement speed and such, like this is pretty fast. Like we're moving quite fast. Oh my god, I'm getting hit by the little minions and stuff. It's like, I don't know whether, like, at any point do we, you know, stop and start working on the minions and such. Like, do we start working on the bosses, or do we start working on these little guys? Like, it's unsure whether you, at this current stage, whether I should do anything like that. For the minute, I'm going to work on this, for this little girl. I'm going to work on moving back and forwards, and then popping up for health when I need it. Like, popping up here for a little bit of health. It's all stacking up at the minute. So I'm going to pop up now and grab some. There's 2 bits there, there's loads there. And then letting it just build up. But that damage it does, like when it hits me, it's hitting really hard. Like you have to admit, like, and it's not even like, it's funny because I struggle with the farming of the mini boss. I already struggle with that. And then like, you get this boss that adds that mini boss in during the whole fight. Like during the fight, you still have those mini bosses. And it looks like there's like a doubled up amount of them because like there's not just 3, it seems like there's 5. Or at least it seems that way, I might be wrong. Yeah, that's what makes this so hard. Right, I've stolen a bit too much health, I think. So in this phase, it just... Oh, in that phase it just buries into itself. Right, okay, let's look at some armors. Let me look at some armors. There was one armor that I remember somebody recommending. I think it was called like XEROC armor. XEROC armor? Let's see. I think it was like XEROC. Yeah, XEROC armor. So it's made out of meldiot. So let's see. It's a mana armor. Is it not? Is it? Yeah, plus 80 max mana, but then it gives you increased movement speed. It gives you, yeah, so what defense is that in total then? So that's 17, 23, that's 40. So it gives you 62 defense, but then you're also getting that plus 150 max life, which with a life force potion would take you up to, what's a life force potion do? Is it max life increased by 20%? Right, so that would take us up to, so like max life is 500 plus 150, 20% of that. That'd be really good. But then, what's our defense now? 87. So like with this, we're getting 24 on this, 34, 20. So it's an interesting one. Do we go with this? It might be worth just checking it out. But then again, I feel like meldiot bars, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like meldiot bars were like a few good episodes ago we started working on meldiot bars. I think I've used them all. Let me check what meldiot bars are made of again. Because if it's super simple, we could actually do this. Meldiot bars. Let's see. Right, okay, so I remember this one. So it's the Meld Blob. So that's Moonlord, basically. Essentially, because you get the Meld Blobs during Moonlord. So let's see. Let's go. So what do you need? You need Hellstone. So let's grab some Hellstone. You need Chlorophyte, which we have 8 bars of. Hallowed, which we still have some of. Yeah, we have 18. And then you need the Ectoplasm, which we have a bunch of. So let's grab some Ectoplasm. And then let's grab some Meld Blob, because we have a bunch of that as well. Where's the Meld Blob? Yeah, 114. So let's try this out then. So we'll make... We're probably going to need a bunch. So there's 40. So let's see. So 1 piece. 2 piece. And then can we make the 3rd piece? I believe we can. I'm bidding some stuff here because we've actually got like a full inventory full of stuff anyway. Right, okay, so that's a full set of new armor. So let's quick stack a bunch of stuff away. Let's equip it. That takes us down to 74 defense. So that's actually not that much of a decrease, is it? But then look, our max life is 700 right now. That could be really, really good. It's a shame that I'm not going to use that mana, though. That's the problem. It's a shame that I'm not using that mana. Set bonus. Imbued with Wrath and Rage as health drops. Defense up and damage down when health is critical. All projectile types have special effects on enemy hits. Imbued with Cosmic Wrath and Rage when you are damaged. And then our movement speed is better as well. Well, come on. Let's go try this. Let's go try this. If this really works, I'm so thankful to those who recommended this. So yeah. Oh, so it's like a... Oh, okay. So it's an extension of Wrath and Rage. So you can have Wrath and Rage, but will they stack? That'll be interesting. Okay. Let's do this. So new armor here. Hopefully I've not taken anything off that I shouldn't have done. But let's see. So what's that life force? Has that life force even increased our health anymore? Like any bit? Have we even got life force on at the minute? We should do, right? I don't know which one's life force though. Oh, my health is so low I didn't even look. Oh my god. I did not realize how low our health was. So are we actually doing anything here? Like in terms of like successfulness? Sorry, I was so busy looking at the actual potions. I could have messed that up so bad. Like my eyes were locked in on those buff icons. I don't know if we're doing anything better here. You guys will be able to see it a lot better than me because you guys like proper intensely watch, whereas I kind of like have to think about movement and such. You guys can tell me if this is working a little bit better. Man, it's so cool just to like experiment. Do you know what I mean? Like experiment with this kind of stuff. Like it's so cool to like, okay, have we tried out this? Have we tried out this? Like this is a true modding experience. Like learning all the new things. Yeah, I'm glad I made this armor just for the hell of it. Okay, I do need health though. I'm not going to get much of it, am I? Okay. Yeah, no, I'm dead. So what do you guys think? Do you think that was worth it? Do you think that was worth the try? Let me know. Let me know. I'm gonna end it here though, guys. I'll have to spend another few little bits farming for that boss again, because I actually have to kill the mini boss every time, and it takes 50 of those things. That was an interesting thing. That was an interesting thing. Right. Guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. Once again, thank you for all the birthday messages. I hope I didn't sound too down in this episode. I actually feel really good. I realized just then, though, I was like, okay, my voice is really flat today. I think it's flat because I'm concentrating. Have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.